Hey, welcome back to The Shift. This is episode 2. My name is Florence Achama Ukpabi and I am the founder of faithhealthpotential.com, an online community called She Flourishes, a special space for faith-centered women who want support in their personal growth and well-being journey. Okay, so what I have been doing so far is I've been looking at the 3 types of biblical mindset work. Yesterday in our first episode, I spoke about the first type of mindset work, which was meditation, and I gave you a scripture for that. So today I want to focus on the second type of mindset work, and I call this mind shifting. So mind shifting, what is mind shifting? Well, according to dictionary definitions, this is basically tipping the balance and moving into a new space of thinking and therefore being. So I'm just going to say that again. Mind shift work is about tipping the balance and moving into a new space of thinking and therefore being. So basically, there are times in your life when you are on the cusp of transformation. You just need a little tip, and you're going to move from where you are to where you will be. And this is really the space of mindset work that I'm most particularly interested in, and that's where I came up with the title for these little videos called The Shift. So about mind shifting, about those little shifts that we make. Okay, so the scripture that I want to use today is Romans 12 verse 2, and this is a very popular scripture that you would have heard time and time again, I am sure. Okay, so Romans 12:2 says, "Do not be conformed to this world or this age, fashioned after and adapted to its external superficial customs, but be transformed, changed, transfigured by the entire renewal or renovation of your mind, so that you may prove for yourselves what is the good and acceptable and perfect will of God, even the thing which is good and acceptable and perfect in his sight for you." So I'm just going to break that down a bit. Basically, it says, be not conformed. Do not be conformed, fashioned alike or similar to the things of this world, but be transformed or transfigured by the renewal or renovation of your mind. Okay, so sometimes when we think about mindset work, we're thinking about how to change our thinking. But this scripture gives a new light to that. It's not so much about changing your thinking, but it's the process of transfiguration. It's the process of becoming more of your true self, of leaving that which was part of your old self behind and becoming more of the real you, becoming more Christ-like, really. Okay, so it's more of a spiritual evolution. And my husband describes it as this, when we're born and we learn all this stuff, it's like we're an hourglass and our hourglass is being filled up with stuff. And when we become born again, God tips our hourglass over, and all that stuff, all that learning that we have learned, it's like he wants to get rid of it, because those things aren't really real. Those are the things that maybe we have learned to survive in this world. The things that people have told us who we should be, how we should become, what the world expects from us. But those things aren't really real. And so God is basically saying to us that we shouldn't be conformed to those things that were part of our old nature, the things that, are still part of the world, because actually you're not a part of the world, that we need to be transformed or transfigured. And this happens by the renewing, the renovation of our mind, challenging our perception of what is true, what is real, what is correct. And it goes on. that by testing you will know or discern the good, pleasing and perfect will of God for you. So the purpose of this is that you will be able to know and discern truth from untruth. You will be able to, instead of survive, thrive, because you are more in tune with the mind of God, the mind of Messiah, the mind of Christ, and that you will be in alignment with his perfect will for you, because how we think, we act from out of that place. So for me, I see mind shifting as more of an evolution or a transfiguration, leaving the carnal behind and becoming more spiritually attuned, opening our spiritual mind, our spiritual eyes to receive God's truth so that we can become more fully who he has created us to be. So that is the second type of biblical mindset work. I would love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced being on that cusp where you know that God is shifting you into this new realm of thinking and seeing, so that you are leaving something of your old carnal worldly self behind and really moving into this new place of being and self-expression, spiritual awareness and recognition? I would really, really love to hear from you, and what preceded that shift. Okay, that's it from me for today. Watch out for tomorrow's episode of The Shift, where we'll be looking at the last type or level of biblical mindset work. Okay, take care. Bye.